see, and then Jay's going to tell you what he sees, and then we want to hear from the ladies, all right? Okay?
I'm talking.
All right, first of all, it's nice that we could get into a rehabbed house.
Yes.
All right, they're asking $388 for this house. We only put the ARV at $415. Normally, we shouldn't even be here. An investor owns the house. He paid $279 at a short sale. We don't know what he spent on rehab, but I can tell you it was 20 grand. Right?
Yes, at
Correct.
least.
All right.
Yes.
Now, he did a good job, or she did a good job. There's a few things I would have done differently. There's a few things everybody in this room would have done differently. However, is the house ready to sell?
Yes.
No. One thing I would have done differently when trying to cash out of it is stage it. Stage it.
Yes.
I would not leave it vacant like this. I'm telling you, it makes a big difference in the sellability of the house. And it costs very, very little. How much do you spend on staging?
Average about $750.
That's about right. For $750 more bucks, this could look like a house, not a vacant hole. Now, I like the floors.
Beautiful.
You did a nice job on the floors. Ladies, what do you think about the color on the walls?
Like it. Very nice. I like it.
All right, come on in, ladies. All right. By show of hands, men, you don't count. By show of hands, ladies, how many of you like the color on the wall? Okay, how many of you don't? Okay, I think it looks like baby poop myself. So that ought to tell you why I don't pick color. Right? Okay, I don't like it. I hate it. It's too dark for my taste, but my tastes don't matter, do they? I'm going to suggest to all of you men that you have a lady pick out your colors and you don't attempt to do it yourself. I am not kidding. Men are not very good decorators. I would put blinds in the windows or some curtains, would you?
Oh yes, I would, what our stager does is take like material and drapes around the top and comes down the side. The reason for that, when people move in, they're actually going to have many blinds, but we want to leave as much light into the house as possible when you're showing it.
Right, but I still want them to move in and not have to worry about covering the windows for privacy. Plus, in my case, sometimes we get the rose-colored mini blinds to add a little color to the house if the house is painted the right color. What about it, ladies? Like I said, you're going to get the white mini blinds. Up there. But can you picture these windows with some curtains and, especially in the living room?
Wooden blinds.
Even some drapes. Okay, it costs a little bit more, but look what it does to the house. Again, it makes it look like a home. And it's just part of the staging, actually. All they did was paint the ceilings, but they did put these recessed lights in here. I am positive they did not come with this house. If they did, it would be weird. Because, frankly, I have these in my kitchen. I hate them. I hate them. I had these in my restaurant. I hate them. I think there should be I don't know about out here, but if I was doing this in Florida, there would absolutely be a ceiling fan in the middle of that room right there with a light on it.
So Ron,
down in Florida, we need ceiling fans in a bunch of the room, you know? Just part of life down there, even with central heat and air. Now, did you guys look at his kitchen?
Yeah.
Did you notice that countertop? He did it right. Notice the recessed sink. He did it right. That's the way it needs to get done today. Did you see the faucet? It ain't the fanciest, but it's not the blandest either. Okay? Well, if you didn't look at the kitchen, you ought to go look at it, because that's the way it should be done. What do you think, ladies? Is there anything you'd add to the kitchen?
Space.
Space I can't help you with. You're right. It would look better with stainless steel appliances.
Yeah.
It would look a lot better. He'd have to spend another $1,000. About right?
Oh no. On a stainless steel.
Another $1,000.
Upgrade you might be at $750 on your stainless on all three.
Would you put a fridge in there?
I would put a fridge in. Well, you know what? She said, would I put a fridge in there? Sometimes it's better not to when you got a real small kitchen. It makes it look even smaller.
Yeah. So let me point out a couple of things here, folks, that I don't want you to miss. Take a look up at the ceiling, the crown molding on the ceiling. That does not cost that much to get the extra pop. Look at your baseboard. You got a choice on your floors of either doing baseboard or doing shoe molding. The baseboard gives a much better appeal than shoe molding. Ron talked about staging. I mean, talk about putting a couple of Oriental style rugs here on this hardwood floor.
Big difference.
Would be, I mean, it would just liven this house up. Now, here's another point you don't want to miss. Every door in this house, the interior doors,
Guys, you're missing it in here. Seminar's in here.
the interior doors are 6-panel interior doors. Write that down. 6-panel interior doors. When you're replacing a door, it's only $30 more per door to make it a 6-panel, which makes it so much more
That's a good
high-end.
tip.
Yeah,
That's a good
you
tip.
do not want a flat interior door. For 30 more bucks, you don't like you're in a mansion when it comes to doors.
And
Now,
while you're at it, put the lever handles on it. Unless the ladies tell me not to.
yeah.
Use the lever handles.
And I don't know about here on location in San Jose, California, but brass and glass is out of class in North Carolina. You notice they got the brushed nickel. They got the brushed nickel faucets. Also, if you're going to change out the knobs, go ahead and change out the hinges. They're $3 a piece. Make the hinges on your interior doors match the knobs on your interior. And Ron already pointed out this beautiful granite countertop, but let me tell you something I'm doing. In Eastern North Carolina, in bread and butter houses, entry-level houses.
Like this one.
We are putting, and have been for the past year now, we are putting granite countertops in the kitchens and in the baths. Here's why. Number one, it's only an extra $1,000 on your average size bread and butter house to go. If I'm going to replace the countertop for an extra $1,000, I'm going to have a granite countertop kitchen and in the baths. This is an important point you want to remember. You do not pay retail on your granite. You get remnant. Write that down. Remnant granite. Remnant granite, and you go directly to your local distributor, your granite countertop dealer. Another thing, the bathroom upstairs. Did you catch this? They put tile all into the shower, inside the shower, completely tiled. So when the hot thing, there's 3 hot things going across the nation today. Hardwood floors, if you're going to replace the floors, it's not that much better to do your hardwood floor versus carpet. You want hardwood floors, you want granite countertops, and you want tile. That tile goes to wood, just absolutely beautiful. And of course your 6-panel interior doors. So back to you, Ron.
Well, those are good tips. This guy's really done a pretty decent job in here, honestly.
Yes.
He's gone above and beyond most renovators that I see. If you just a little bit further, it'd probably been gone by now. But let's face it, it's only been on the market 47 days. You know.
No.
Hey, how long? Oh, that was the last house.
8 days.
Okay, 8 days. So it's not going to be around long. It's priced good. It's not going to be around long. He's going to sell it. He's going to get full retail or more, and he's going to get cash. Now let me tell you what this guy's doing. This guy is a model that you guys could easily duplicate. Reminds me of Sean Leonce.
Yep. I talked to Sean yesterday.
Did you?
Yep.
Sean Leonce lives in the D.C. area. Student of mine. I bet you this guy's a student of mine. I bet he is.
Yeah.
He lives in the D.C. area, and all he does is he buys houses like this, either through short sale or bank owned, using private money, which we had to help him get when he started. And he calls his renovating crew to go renovate it, and they look as good as this when they're done,
Yep.
or better. Then he calls the staging crew to go stage it. And in fact, he told me he's not even staging them anymore.
Oh, really?
His market's like your market. He gets multiple offers when he hits the market. They don't even bother staging them anymore. Okay, maybe that's why this guy hasn't staged this one. You don't need to. Why bother? Okay. So anyway, and then Sean gets it renovated. Then he just calls the realtor and tells them to list it and sell it, which is exactly what this guy's doing. How easy is that model? All Sean does is approve the purchase price, which his realtor goes out and finds the deals for him. Same one we use on the bus there. He approves the purchase price. He calls the contractor. He gets the bids. He says okay, and then he has the realtor go check the repairs because she's the one who's going to be selling it. She might as well go ahead and see if it's repaired correctly, and then list it. And it's gone. Sean doesn't do anything. Just sits around and makes 7 figures, being lazy, like him.
It's not a bad life.
There's nothing wrong with being lazy. In fact, you all should strive to be lazy. And everybody thinks you don't do anything. And they wonder how you make a living. Because you don't get up and go to work every day. Lazy. My new word. Lazy.
Oh, jeez.
All right. I don't have anything else to say about this house.
Hey,
By the time we get back home, it'll be sold.
that's right.
Huh? These lights are okay. I just don't like
That's
them.
personal preference.
It's common in
Who likes the
in
lights?
this area.
Okay, there you go. Who hates the lights?
You know why? Because the
Okay.
ceiling's low.
Yeah, that's right.
Who thinks I care whether you like it or not? Let's get on.